Every day some new shit. Beefing with my bitch right now, but life still lit. Riding down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hit, I scratched them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town, I'm a pimp. Ho won't get my heart, I'm putting you down, I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back the lamb and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch a nigga and blam, Dredge gang, we ain't nothing like them. Only nigga you know that rap come through the rack, no tent. Hustler got them racks back, man, my pockets were stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't back, go check my track record, niggas shot at us, we clap back. At 18, I was a 7-figure nigga after tax. I spent the ticket on both the bitches I wiped, and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype, I put my life on wax. I made a back end, blew that shit the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake, I ain't the type, relax. Me, Dank Rails, split a lick 3 ways to get a brick of crack. The Glock hit, what's her name, like a freight train, his brains was on the track. Don't play no games, mention my name, we caught him the same day on Max. Better not listen to what them fans saying on them damn apps. I ain't snitching on my mans, nigga, fuck a fed.
Yo, what's happening? Welcome to ITSJONJONTV, and we are live. Got a lot of good stuff going on this weekend, actually. It's actually pertaining to the WNBA. For those of y'all that don't know, a lot of y'all probably don't, but WNBA All Star Weekend is going on. Well, just actually got wrapped up. Started yesterday. The only notable things, Sabrina, she repeated as the WNBA 3-point shooting champion. This is her second title, I believe, in 3 years. And also, the All-Star game took place. So I didn't really get an opportunity. Which hood you rep, twin? Yeah, hey, I don't rep no hood, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't rep no hood. I rep me. That's who I rep. Me and my family, dog. But welcome to the live. Maficio, I don't know if I pronounced that right. What's happening? Welcome to the live. Ragnar, nah. I mean, hey, you see I'm rocking Michael Jordan, man. You see I'm rocking Michael Jordan. Here you go, man. But hey, welcome to the live. Barack Obama official, you know sports. I know a little bit, man. I know a little bit. Why your mustache uneven? Hey, man, show me your mustache. I am the beef. What's happening? Reaper, Roboblocks. What's happening? Welcome to the live. Barack, yeah, man. But actually, we're going to be talking about the WNBA today, checking out some All-Star highlights. I didn't get a chance to actually watch the game, so we're going to check it out. I approve Georgia Bulldogs for national. You talking about football there, Barack Obama official? I do not play Roboblocks. Barack, appreciate the sub, man. Ball man, polish his head like that. Oh, my goodness. A whole bunch of trolling going on. Do you think they're... Oh, man. Hey, we talking about basketball, man. Y'all trolling. Y'all trolling. Do you think there's a genocide happening? I don't know what's going on over there, man. It's about basketball. Caitlin Clark, man. Hey, you know what? Barack Obama official, man. We actually going to be talking about Caitlin Clark a little bit today, man. I like Caitlin Clark myself. She hasn't really been shooting great as of late. But, hey, man, I got love for Caitlin Clark. But anyway, we just going to go ahead. We're going to check out these highlights to the game because, like I said, I didn't get a chance to check it out. I did check out the score. I do know that Team Collier is going to win. It's going to be a blowout, but I just definitely want to see how. So, hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the like. Appreciate it, Ragnar. I don't know if I pronounced that right, man. Let me know, man. Let me know if I pronounced that right or not. Appreciate that. Yeah, hey, it's 11. It's late, man, but, I'm a dad. My family is sleeping. So, it's the best time for me to actually get up here and actually do something, man, be productive. And, I definitely want to talk about the WNBA and see what's going on with them, man. But anyway, I'm not going to waste no time. Keep the comments coming. I'm going to get back to them, man. But let's go ahead and check out what's going on, man, with the WNBA. This is 17 minutes. I don't think I want to watch a 17-minute video. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me. Let me find a video. Decent highlights. Yeah, man, I'm not sitting through that. 17 minutes, we ain't doing that. First off, hey, let's check out the 3-point contest because I do know Sabrina won. She did beat the defending champion from last year. Barack, hey, appreciate it, man. Stick around for a couple minutes, man. I know it's late, but stick around. I dare you to start to say brain rot, and I will sub to you if you do. The WNBA, I'm not going to call it brain rot, man. I got daughters, man. They might be in the WNBA one day. Gonzalo, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live from Argentina, huh? Hey, I'm not going to try to stream for more than an hour. I normally do around an hour and a half, 2 hours, man. But yeah, if you stick around, man, definitely, man. It'll be greatly appreciated. Teddy, what's happening? Barack Obama official, I did not watch. I was very busy. Yeah, man, I mean, it's the weekend, dude. It's kind of busy, and it's a Saturday. I wish they did it on Sunday like the NBA did. John Gillis, what's happening? Welcome to the live. If we caught a fade, could you handle the right hook? Low key, you look tough. Hey, I don't know, man. I got to see you. I got to see you to see if I can handle that. But hey, I hold my own, though. But anyway, man, let's see what's going on with this 3-point shootout, though, man. Shadow King, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the live. What's up? Shivam, what's happening? Welcome to the live. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Let me know. Let's see, Barack Obama. I did not watch the NBA one. I forgot. Yeah, well, the WNBA is going on. What just happened, actually. I think it's over. Teddy Martin's, I'm going to play basketball. What part of the world you in, man? Because my part of the world, it's pretty late for me to be hooping. Shadow King, what's happening? What's happening? But yeah, let's see what's going on with this 3-point shootout. Because like I said, I already kind of know everything that took place. I know Sabrina won. I don't know who won the skills challenge. I know who won the All-Star game, but we actually going to watch the highlights. I didn't get a chance to check out anything yet, so we're going to go ahead and run it. John, yeah, the WNBA, they actually do use smaller basketballs. Instead of a 29.5, they use a 28.5. So yeah, it is a smaller ball indeed. Same size rim though. Teddy, hey man, appreciate it, man. God bless you too, man. Thank you. Mephisto, oh, United States, what part, man? Where you at? What state you in? I'm in the South. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's watch this, man. Let's see what's going on.
From the New York Liberty, Sabrina Ionescu.
Now, as you said, Rebecca, remember, it was the finals where Sabrina had her epic 37-point performance last time, where she missed just 2 threes, where she hit 20 straight. Misses the first 2 here, hits the next 3. Off to the wing and the money ball rack. Ionescu connects. Another Sabrina dialing in. That's 6 in a row. That's 7. We've seen this before. Ionescu, you bet.
Hey, she hitting. She hitting.
Ionescu, electrifying. Finally misses after 11 in a row. Ionescu putting up a monster performance. Oh,
golly.
Sabrina Ionescu, just ridiculous again. From the wing, starting to slow a bit. How about the money ball? She got it at 28 already. Ionescu, this is absurd. She is the master of this contest.
Golly, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give her that one. Hey, eggplant dog, yeah, hey, she could definitely shoot, man. I don't know if this is just like the championship performance she did or what, man, but definitely. Didn't Caitlin Clark's team lose the WNBA national championship? I know they did lose the college national championship, NCAA. WNBA, I don't think they had a shot, but on the side, not as good. Yeah, I agree. I feel the urge to call you the N-word, but I'm stronger than that. Zabu, man, you are hilarious, dude. You are hilarious. Hey, you did a good job not doing that to the first part of the sentence, though, man. Definitely. But yeah, I don't know if this is just a championship performance or not, man. We're going to go ahead and keep running with it, though.
For Sabrina Ionescu.
And let me know, y'all, like, Caitlin Clark, she dropped out of the competition. I think she's dealing with, like, an injury. Do y'all think she would have been able to stack up against Sabrina? Because she was definitely rolling. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, you hilarious, bro. That was funny. I can't say that on the stream, man. I don't know if I did, if I slipped out or not. I mean, it is in my daily vocabulary. Yeah, I don't know, but Sabrina, she on a different level, though, Barack. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
And only Sabrina Ionescu could look frustrated after putting up a 30-piece in the three-point competition. Missed those first two and then forget about it. Went on a roll. 11 in a row.
11 in a row.
Yeah, that's a replay. I ain't gonna run that back. We're gonna see what Clark do though. Yeah, cause this is just the final round, I believe.
To force a shoot-off.
Eggplant, I don't watch the WNBA as much as I do the normal NBA, but a good amount of girls can ball, not gonna lie. Yeah, hey, real talk. Like, these girls got, like, real legit skill, man. Like, they could definitely play with the best of them, man. 100%. Shadow King, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Barack Obama, nah, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, like you can't necessarily compare, like, WNBA players to NBA players. It's not even. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually got a video out. It's not on this channel. I did it on a different one, but you know, about A'ja Wilson, like, saying that she could take on Josh Hart in a game of 1v1. Like, you take the 12th man off of an NBA roster and put them against, like, your MVP of the league in the WNBA. I'll bet my house, mortgage, car, 401k, I bet you the WNBA player is going to win, even if it's the 12th man. And it's just a genetic makeup of, you know, how men are made and how women are made. You know, it's just, from an athleticism standpoint, the 12th man probably has, you know, at least a 30-inch vertical, stronger, probably shoot better, probably dribble better, the whole nine. So, Barack Obama Thunder winning the championship is terrible. I hate it. I mean, hey, they earned it, man. You got to give credit to Sam Presti. Eggplant Dog, some of the girls are decent, but there is always a man that is better, and I'm not sexist. That's real. That's just life. El Jefe, they can't even beat a college team, men's college team. Candid Vibes donated $99. Hold on, man. Hold on. Shout out Candid Vibes. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Barack Obama official, nah. Shadow King, some people are bad and good. I don't know, man. Like the best player in the WNBA is probably like Nafisha Collier. We'll get into the All Star highlights after this, but like, and let's just use Josh Hart for example, because like that's the only conversation a lot of people had whenever A'ja Wilson made the comments on their podcast, right? Like, Josh Hart is pretty much beating 99.9% of the WNBA, and he is what, you know, the 5th, 6th man on the New York Knicks. I mean, let's be for real. Eggplant Dogs, that fake donation. I don't know, man. I'm about to see, though. I think it should be red and at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have my actual YouTube chat up. I'm using something called Caster Labs because I'm actually multi-streaming. So I'm actually streaming on Kick also. Barack Obama official. I've heard of 10 WNBA players. Yeah, I can name you at least 50. But don't actually make me do that. My friend just texted that a bear is at his house. Oh, Lord. Lord be with him. But anyway, we're going to check out Clark, man. We're going to see what she do, man. I know she loses, but I'm going to see what type of performance she put up. Because I heard she shot, too. She shot pretty well.
Here is Gray.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gray. I don't know why I'm saying Clark.
Shooting lefty.
Oops.
An all-star again this year, having a career season. A tough start in the corner, but
Barack Obama, you talking about currently or like all time? You know, I think I have a better shot all time. I can't name you 30 currently. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't name you like the best 10 right now, but I can name you. I could probably get 30. Somebody have to keep track though. Caitlin Clark Black. That's funny. Oh man. Austin Wallace, throw an E85 tune in. with a nice cam and supercharger with a big intake. Phew. God loves you, bro. I get drunk and bang fat chicks. The crazy thing, I don't like drinking. Oh, that's funny, man. Hey, from a guy, God loves you. Wow, man. Eggplant Dog, who do you think a better shooter is, Steph or Sabrina? Well, I mean, we kind of seen it happen already. You know, Steph Curry beat Sabrina in that head-to-head competition. You know, he beat her pretty convincingly, too. So, you know, if they both shooting with a men's ball, give me Steph Curry. If they both shooting with a women's ball, give me Steph Curry. I mean, Steph is the truth, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we going to check out Gray, though, man. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted.
A tough start in the corner, but able to hit the money ball. Here's her money rack. Going to need a lot here. Knocks down the first. And the second. Gray has hit 4 in a row. Trying to go 4 for 5 on the money rack, and she does. The starry ball would be big. Can't hit that one.
I agree with you, Austin. MJ is definitely the GOAT, 100%.
10. Gray with some time still. Gonna need to get hot here. Gray, the math starting to shrink in on her. The starry ball is good. She is at 13. Trying to finish strong. Needs 31 to win. Needs 30 to tie.
Hey, she getting hot, though.
She has hit 6 in a row. But the math is against her.
Yeah.
Gray with a pretty impressive performance. But it will be Sabrina Ionescu who is the champion yet again.
Yeah.
Sabrina Ionescu, the 3-point queen.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we're going to end the video there. Let's see, Eggplant, who is your favorite player right now in the NBA? Man, I'm a Lakers fan, so, you know, I got to go with Luka, man. Luka's my favorite player. You know, I got to rock with my guy, man, my guy from my squad. But I do like watching Anthony Edwards play. He's one of my favorite players. Kind of give me Jordan vibes. He's just not as, I mean, of course he's not as good as Jordan. You know, he's not averaging 40 points in the playoff series and all that stuff. But he's definitely talented. But yeah, that's probably my 2 favorite currently. But I got to go with Luka. You know, Luka's my favorite player because, like, you know, he's unathletic, but he still dominates the game. I'm sorry, how can I forget Joker? Love Jokic. God's Tomahawk, bear with me, man. People actually watch this while I'd rather watch paint dry. Wow, man. And I'm sorry, I skipped Barack Obama official. It don't matter how good of a shooter you are. If your team ain't going to win, it never matters. That's true. That is true. Fire Tiger, cover the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. Hey, man, show me that edit, dude. Hey, drop a link, man. I'm going to check it out. Definitely. He got away. Wait, I'm sorry. He got a way more skinny Luka. Did he lock? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Way more skinny Luka than he looked. Man, I need sleep. Hey, Barack, man. Hey, get some rest, dude. Get some rest, man. I'm gonna be on live tomorrow too, man. I appreciate you hanging out though, man. God's Tomahawk. Women's basketball can't even beat high school men's basketball. How is that entertaining? I don't know, man. We about to check out these WNBA highlights though from the All Star game. But you know, like as far as like, I'm not gonna knock women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock the way they play and all this stuff because, like, it's a difference. You know, like when it comes to genetic makeup of both, right? You know, like of course, like men dunking basketballs and all that stuff. It's gonna be more entertaining. The defense, you know, you got more defense and all that stuff. It's just gonna be more entertaining. But you know, women, they do bring a good product, especially like with the Unrivaled Basketball League. I don't know if y'all had a chance to actually check that out, but the Unrivaled Basketball League is actually started by Nafisha Collier and Brianna Stewart. Didn't really watch too many of the games, but I did watch the 1v1 tournament they did. And I must say, that was an excellent product. the rival basketball league is probably better than the WNBA. You know, like the WNBA, they probably need to get like Brianna Stewart and Nafisha Collier in and try to like pick their brain on ideas of how they could actually maximize and make the WNBA better, because, you know, like it's a difference between the two. And the Unrival League, they actually just signed like 12 college players, and 12 of the top college players, like Juju Watkins is going to be in it. Audie Crooks is going to be in it. Ozzie Fudd, you know, like, so they got like some big names. Paige Beckers. They got some big names that's going to be going to the Unrival League, and that's probably like the newest big thing whenever it comes to women's sports. But, you know, two different products. You just got to kind of realize like where your talent lies. Your cash cow is Caitlin Clark. I don't think these WNBA players need to be kind of like knocking her and hurting her, because like she's currently hurt because everybody's going at her so hard, and I think it's because of jealousy, you know, like they're calling her the savior of the league. And of course, like you look at the TV deals that they just got, they're actually in the positive for once. They're in the black, you know what I'm saying, rather than being in the red and losing revenue. But you know, it's just like with the way most women are kind of wired, you know, like rather than lift her up, they knock her down, and, you know, hence that's why she didn't participate in this All Star Weekend. Back to the comments. Mephicia, hey, appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate the follow. Eggplant Dog, I won't be able to make a Lamar edit. Hey, man, I edit videos too, man. So, hey, you know, like whenever you got time, man, shoot it at me. Eggplant Dog, I feel like if the women in the WNBA were able to dunk, way more people will watch. And if it was more physical, I guess. I agree. I agree. Let's see. Bob the Violin, she's white. Blacks don't like her. Blacks don't like this white. Ooh, I can't say that. Hey, you know what, man? Like me being a fan of basketball altogether, you know, like, I must say, like, I enjoy watching Caitlin Clark play. You know, I think that she is good for the game of basketball. I know, like, whenever it came to the women's game, I wasn't watching women's basketball until Caitlin Clark came in, you know, and was doing what she was doing, like with the runs that she was having in the NCAA tournament, you know, kind of like playing like Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Caitlin Clark, I got to give her credit to that. Now, there are some other good players like Juju Watkins. I think Juju is next. Whenever she comes in the league in like another like 2 years or so, I think she's probably going to be the best player, you know, like with the way that she dominates the women's college sport right now. You know, she was just a sophomore and she was at the top of the sport, you know what I'm saying, even until she got hurt. As a freshman, she was like an All-American first teamer. So definitely, you know, like I can't say that I don't really like Clark. I can't speak for black women. Gaudim, Reddy, Max Holloway, or Poirier. Can't tell you. I can't tell you. Eggplant Dog, same honestly. I did not know there was women until Caitlin Clark. Hey, the game, it wasn't as entertaining. And this is like Angel Reese, like she thinks that people hates on her, which, you know, Shaq just made comments to RG3 about, you know, his comments on Angel Reese. I'm a Louisiana guy, right? So I actually had opportunity to see Angel Reese live at LSU when she was playing for LSU. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't think she's polished. I'm not gonna say I don't think she's a good player, because she does get a lot of boards. I just don't think she's polished. You know, like, you cannot be a professional player and can't make a layup. You're smoking too many layups. You're shooting under 50% from the field, and most of your shot attempts are in the paint. You're not making like many three-point attempts. Now, did she clean that up since the start of the season? Yes, she's making a lot more of those shots, but I'm definitely not like Team Reese. If you make me pick a side between Clark and Reese, I'm definitely going with Clark. Even though as of late, Clark's been playing terribly, hasn't been shooting well, but that's because she's hurt. You know what I'm saying? So let her get time to rest up. Let her get her confidence back. Because like the WNBA, man, these referees, man, they just letting people go at Caitlin Clark, man, like any type of way. And it's not good for the sport. Like, she is going to be the reason why a lot of these WNBA players get their bread up. actually get from making, what a lot of men here out earn them, 75,000 and all that stuff, to actually being millionaires. Protect your product, you know what I'm saying? Protect your best player. But yeah, I just don't think it's right, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me find a good, let's see, geometry. What are we talking about? I just got here, man. We talking about the WNBA, man. We talking about the WNBA, Catlin Clark. Later on, we're actually going to be talking about, like, the wages in the WNBA, but, since the All Star Weekend just took place, we actually just about to watch, like, highlights and all that stuff and just talk about the WNBA product, man. Eggplant dog, but still, Angel Reese can rebound decently on defense too. Yeah, I mean, she's a decent rebounder, but I do think a lot of those offensive rebounds are inflated because she's getting her own misses. You know what I'm saying? And let her be like an Angel Wilson type player where she actually converts on a lot of her attempts. I think the team will actually fare a lot better if she's making more field goal attempts in the paint rather than getting rebounds. Empty stats, you know what I'm saying? Nutty CR, would you rather choke on cookie dough or choke on a dildo? 100% cookie dough, dude. Cookie dough. Eggplant dog, don't fall for it. Yeah, man. Yeah, cookie dough, man. Cookie dough. I don't know if I chose the right thing or not, but I'm definitely not choosing option 2. That's for sure. But anyway, man. Why are they forcing me to watch a 17-minute video, dude? I do not want to do that. I do not want to do that. Man. I'm sorry. Bear with me, y'all. I thought I had the right video until I looked at the bottom thing. Nutty CR, good choice. Appreciate that, man. Hey, you almost caught me if I wasn't paying attention, dude. All right, let's see. All right, I think I found the right video now. Let's check that out. All right, y'all. Let's roll these highlights right quick.
Now, one thing Sandy Brondello told us tonight with Catlin Clark hurt and unable to play, but the captain of the team, she's going to give Catlin a lot of leeway.
Yeah, and that player right there, Nafisha Collier, she is like head and shoulders above everybody, man. She's definitely the best player in the league. Eram David, can I have a shout out? Man, hey, man, love to the Philippines, man. My job, I actually work in the maritime industry, so I work on a lot of vessels. Well, I used to be on a lot of vessels, man. My job kind of changed. I'm in management now, so I don't really go on there as much. But, man, I meet up with a lot of Filipinos, man. I got love for the Philippines, man. On the vessels, I see y'all be having, like, basketball goals and all that stuff, man. Are you located in the Philippines or are you in the States, man? But, yeah, I definitely got a lot of love for the Philippines. Actually, my second largest demographic is from the Philippines. So, y'all know y'all got love for me, man. But, yeah, but Nafisha Collier, man, the one that just made that shot, she was runner-up in MVP last year, Defensive Player of the Year last year. But I think this year she's going to definitely win MVP because she's been hot.
Plays. Here's Collier. Gray launching again. That one won't go. Collier, the offensive rebound.
Dang.
Flips it in.
I can't find it. And this is another reason why the WNBA is just tough, man, because you're trying to force me to watch a 17-minute video to look at some highlights, man. And needless to say, I know it won't be much highlights. But come on, man. Like, why are you forcing me to do... we just going to check this out for a little bit. Jack, can you grab the camera from... You know what, man? Hey, I want to see Lamar Jackson edit. Come on. What's happening, man? Drop it on me. Eggplant dog. I'm going to have to start watching some WNBA more so I can relate more with you. Hey, man, I'm going to be real with you, dude. Even though I'm a basketball guy, I don't really watch much of the WNBA. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. You know, like today, for example, I'm checking out these highlights. I didn't watch the game. I didn't get a chance to even watch the 3-point contest. I didn't get a chance to watch the skills challenge. You know, really, quite frankly, even for the NBA, I don't really watch All Star Weekend, man. So I definitely gotta check it out. I miss the camera. I'm not. I grabbed the side. I don't know, man. I don't know if somebody try to set me up, man. If I grab the front of the camera, make it look like I'm grabbing something, man. Somebody like edit me grabbing like a penis or something, man. I ain't about to do that, dude. I got to be careful, man. It's the internet. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, let's go ahead. We'll roll some of these highlights, man. I'm gonna try it out for a little bit.
Culmination of what has been a wonderful celebration.
I'm gonna speed it up. Playback speed.
Here we go, the 2025 AT&T WNBA All Star Game.
But sometimes I think the posts are even more into it.
I saw Aaliyah Boston nailing those 4-pointers in warm-ups. How about Paige? Oh yeah! Here's Aaliyah Boston on the drive, playing it in. Caitlin Clark. Harden unable to play, but the captain of the team, she's going to give Catlin a lot of leeway when it comes to because she is nursing an injury. Otherwise, she would certainly be playing longer as a former star in Indiana high school basketball. All you have to do is just be touching the circle a little bit. If you even have a toe on the edge, that'll count as Wilson able to won a championship together in 2017. How about Nneka Ogwumike playing in her 10th?
He runs back with the 4 fingers now. You don't very often get to do that, Selly.
And then gets posted by her teammate. Collier ducks in for the lay. At the end of the program.
Do you not agree?
No, I think that would be fun.
It would be great. It'd be fun.
Skylar Diggins into the game, firing away.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I can't watch no more. Oh, man, bro. Oh, my goodness. I want to see more threes because it's mainly mid-range. Dude, man, Eggplant, hey, I tried, bro. I can't watch no more, bro. I just, like, dude, I could go to the local YMCA. I could go to the local YMCA and watch what I just watched just now, dude. I can't do 17 minutes of that. I couldn't, like they did the work for us, like we don't have to watch the game to see what's going on, man. But like that's why the product is bad, and yeah, they probably are not trying to tank their stats. I mean, I don't think these All-Star game things. I don't think they actually affect like your stats on the season. So I think they're just not trying to get hurt, maybe, but. I mean, what does a WNBA player do to get hurt? And it's like, man, I don't want to sound like I'm hating, dude, but that's just kind of what it is, bro. I tried, man. Diago, Armand, what's happening, man? Welcome to the live. A 3 won't kill him, though. Yeah, I feel you on that one, Eggplant, dude. I feel you on that one, bro. But, like, that kind of, like, brings me to, like, the second thing that I kind of want to talk about, man. And Caitlin Clark, she got a lot of attention because of a shirt that she wore. And the shirt actually, let me go ahead and find the image. Let me find the image. Yeah, so this is pretty much what the shirt said. It pretty much says, "Pay us what you owe us," right? And it's kind of like brings me to what I want to discuss, and it is women's wages, right? How much WNBA players get paid. Kelsey Plum, she was on a podcast, I'll say about 2 years ago, and she was saying that she is not demanding that WNBA players get paid the same number that NBA players get because, yes, quite frankly, that would be absurd to actually request that, right? But she is saying that the only thing that she requests is that WNBA players get paid the same revenue that NBA players get, like the same revenue share, right? So I actually did a little research on this before I got on live. After checking into the data, NBA players, they get 50% revenue share. Diago, what am I streaming? We're actually talking about the WNBA and, why they don't really get respect, like talking about whenever it comes to sports. So that's actually what we're discussing. But we were talking about the All Star Weekend. Tried to watch some highlights, couldn't really do it anymore. So now we're actually talking about the salary portion and Caitlin Clark and her message to us fans in the WNBA. All Saints Day. Larry Bird is the GOAT. That's your opinion. I personally have Bird in my top 10, but he's not the GOAT, in my opinion. Let's see. Diago, NBA better though. You get paid revenue of the stadium. That is definitely a part of it. Eggplant, in my opinion, they should be getting paid less than men because very little people actually go into the games. The NBA, they are. And if women can start dunking and shooting threes, then they do. I agree. But it actually comes to like the revenue that's being generated. So the WNBA, they actually did get like a major TV contract because a lot of people want to see Caitlin Clark, right? They're selling out arenas now whenever she's playing. A lot of people are actually tuning in to actually watch her play and see her produce. So the new CBA collective bargaining agreement, reached a new deal where I believe it's like $150 million contract, which actually puts them in the black. Let's see. Daniel Santos, Pac-Man 1, do what the F? What do you mean by that? Diago, women are as athletic as men. Pac-Man is a GOAT. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. Y'all bear with me. Let me step away for a second. Y'all, sorry about that, man. I had to step out, take care of something. Pac-Man is GOAT. Are you talking about video games? Or are you talking about like Pac-Man Jones? Diago, yeah. Hey, I'm back, dude. I'm sorry about that, man. I had to step away for a second, dude. But yeah, so like back to WNBA. They actually got like a really major TV deal, $150 million. Actually bringing in positive revenue to the WNBA. Therefore, if you actually pay the WNBA players 50%, therefore it should be about $1 million per player. Even though there are some players that are at the top of the league, like the Aja Wilsons, Nafisa Colliers, the Caitlin Clarks, the Leah Bostons, like those type of players, like that may get a higher percentage of the share, but there shouldn't be a WNBA player making less than $1 million because WNBA players, I do think that they are definitely disrespected whenever it comes to getting paid. Let's see. All right. Low man, what's happening? Hey, when was the last time? It's been a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I actually try to wrap this live up to go do that. Let's see. Alejandro, good evening. I just wanted to make my opinion known regarding some of the things I saw during the All Star game. How disappointing, low class, tacky, really bad taste was seeing these players. Hey, dude, like I was watching the highlights, dude, to start the game, man. Like I couldn't continue to watch. Eggplant Dog. WNBA has been getting away more views than normal, even without Caitlin Clark recently. I think that's just because like we don't really have any other options. Like outside of the WNBA, you have the big three going on, but they're not really competing with the NBA like they used to. So therefore, yeah, the viewership is up. But people are still kind of tuning in from the get-go because of Caitlin Clark, man. Let's be real about that one, Let's see, Alejandro wearing those T-shirts. Hey, man, Michael Jordan, man. Jordan, we trust. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, the GOAT. Luis, what's happening? Welcome to the live. Mafiso, welcome back. But anyway, man, so let's just go ahead and roll this tweet right here, man. So this is actually a guy, Andrew, that actually broke down a little bit of the numbers. But they're saying that WNBA the players, they currently receive just 9.3% of the revenue. This includes ticket sales, merch, TV deals. For reference, their male counterparts in the NBA is 50%. So yeah, but you got to think about that, and there's a little bit of context to that calculation there, right? So the NBA had to subsidize the WNBA for over 25 years, right? If you are not making profit, you don't necessarily have a margin to actually pull shares from, right? So what's 9.3% of negative 50 million? If anything, you know, like if you want to make things even, the WNBA players probably would have had to pay, you know, about $100,000 a piece rather than actually, you know, make money, you know? So like we can't really talk about like a fair margin until recently, right? Because of the new CBA deal. So, you know, yes, the WNBA, they're finally in the black and they're finally, you know, in the positive and making profit and making income. But let's make up from all these years where the NBA had to subsidize us. Louise, bro, watch Pacquiao versus Barrios. Hey, I might do that on a different live. This one, I'm actually talking about the WNBA. I'm actually going to wrap this up a little bit in a little bit because I'm coming up on 45 minutes. Eggplant Dog, do you think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the... Oh, 100%. 100%, man. I definitely think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is in the GOAT conversation. I think outside of LeBron James, I think Kareem actually has the best case because he is a 6-time MVP, most of all time. He's a 6-time NBA champion, you know, which is tied for Michael Jordan. He has 4 finals MVPs. He's second all-time in scoring, and he actually held the all-time scoring record for over 38 years. He is in the top 3 in rebounds, blocks, field goal percentage, had one of the most unstoppable moves in basketball history, which is the hook shot. I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, also his career at UCLA, you know, playing under John Wooden, I think he had one of the best college careers ever. I personally think it's between him and Bill Walton for the best college players to ever, you know, actually touch the earth, you know, and they both play for John Wooden. So I definitely think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar need to be in more GOAT conversations. Well, let's see. I'm sorry, losing track. Mafiso, who, by the way, I subbed. Hey, man, I appreciate the sub, man. I need to have these alerts. I don't really know who's subbing until late, but I appreciate it, man. I'm going to have alerts start popping up for later lives. Alejandro, what a boring game. Even if all of the overjealous, ridden, hateful players don't want to admit it. Hey, dude, that's a fact. A lot of these players are hating on Catlin Clark because 1, she's young. 2, she's only in the second year, and she instantly brought, you know, viewership to the game in just her rookie year. But people, they don't want to see that. They want to be the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of like the genetic makeup, I believe, because, you know, like when you look at players like Victor Wembanyama, whenever he came into the league, you know, the NBA players like LeBron, Giannis, Steph Curry, like I actually did a video on this, also reaction, about 3 years ago, you know, NBA players, that was actually Kevin Durant, you know, giving Wembanyama love and welcoming him into the league and looking forward to actually competing against him and playing with him. And it was giving him his praise. You don't see that, you know, with WNBA players and Caitlin Clark. Let's see, Eggplant. Yeah, but in this era, there was not too many people that were actually good. That does not mean he is not good, but he had it easier for him being able to score because of defense back in the day. I kind of disagree with that one because back in the day, and we're going to talk about the NBA for a little bit now because this is actually a good topic. Back in the day, the NBA was a big man's game. The game was played inside out. Everything went through the big men, right? So you had some of the best big men in history to play in that era. He played against Bill Russell. He played against Wilt Chamberlain. He played against Artis Wilmore. He played against, like some of the best bigs, Moses Malone, like Bill Walton. And a lot of the great bigs back then had to go through Kareem. And Kareem in the 70s was racking up MVPs left and right? I think the only player that actually kind of legitimately competed was like Bob McAdoo. But other than that, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar definitely dominated the 70s and was the best player in that era. Let's see. Mafiso, welp, I'm going to have a great night, evening, or day. I'm going to go. Hey, man, I appreciate you checking out, man, and I thank you for subbing, man. Check me out on the Future Live whenever you have time, man, but I appreciate you coming through. So, yeah, man, but yeah, I think, and it's like whenever it comes to like comparing eras, it is a little bit difficult because, the pace is different depending on what type of era you're talking about, right? So like in the 80s, the pace was faster. The scoring volume was higher. Whenever it comes to the 90s, the game started to slow down a little bit. In the 2000s, it was like the slowest era in a long time, right? Like you scored 80 points, you scoring a lot of points back in the day. They had plenty of times where, teams were scoring like 70 and 80 points to finish a game, because of the defense that was being played back then. So, the game was definitely different. Let's see. I'm sorry, man. Eggplant. I'm trying to keep up. The comments are kind of coming through kind of quick. Yeah, but there's a big man back then. There was rules stopping some types of defense. Like example, his help defense was called a foul. Yeah, they definitely had to change some of the rules in order to help the big men out 100%. Let's see. Alejandro. I meant that it was disappointing to see these players wearing "Pay Us What You Owe Us" t-shirts, especially when the game trophy presentation, there was a player holding a sign about better pay. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like the best time to actually talk about that when you have the attention on the game itself. Alejandro, your t-shirt rocks, Mr. Basketball, in my opinion, Michael Jordan. Oh, 100%, 100%. 100%, man. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. But, like whenever it comes to WNBA pay, I kind of agree. I think that they need to up the pay a little bit. There's no reason why a WNBA player need to go overseas, risk her body, and not make the money. That's why I'm actually a fan of the Unrivaled Basketball League. But, let me know what y'all think. I mean, the product itself is really tough to watch the WNBA. It really is. Like I was watching those highlights. It was only a 17-minute video. I couldn't sit through it because it's just mid-range shots, layups. Defense was lackadaisical. You know what I'm saying? Like, layups. Like, it's just like there's no excitement to the game itself. The only thing that we have, that's exciting is Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? To actually look forward to. So, I think the WNBA, I think they need to come up with more things to make the game exciting, like 4-point shots. I think that was a good implementation in the All Star Weekend. Like actually helping your best players like Caitlin Clark stay on the court, stay healthy, have players stop going after her. But, that's pretty much all I got to say about this topic. But yeah, definitely. Alejandro, wishing all of your family, friends, and loved ones beautifully, peaceful, abundantly blessed rest of your weekend. Man, I appreciate that, man. Same to you, man. Definitely, man. Appreciate you coming through. Eggplant, what is my opinion on short NBA players? Do you think they have more skill than some that is 6'8", like Muggsy Bogues and Spud Webb? I think they're probably more skilled because you have to be talented at handling a rock, shooting, being athletic, playing good defense in order to actually stay on the floor on the NBA court and actually hold a roster spot. Like the players at 6'8" and above, they kind of have like a natural gift and ability just for their size. Like you can't teach size. You can't, buy size. You know what I'm saying? Like a player either has it or he don't, right? But when it comes to being short, you have to find ways to be effective and actually impact the game in a positive way. So, I actually think those players actually are more talented than they actually get credit for. if you ask me. Alejandro, peace, man. Peace, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Definitely, man. Looking forward to seeing you on more lives. But yeah, Eggplant. But yeah, that kind of answered your question. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think it's more of a skill set that it takes for like a player like Muggsy Bogues or Spud Webb to actually be effective and impact the game. I think Nate Robinson was able to do it. Allen Iverson was on a shorter end, and he was one of the most dominant players to ever play. Was within the top 30 on Bleacher Report's list. Chris Paul, small guard, dominant player. Austin Wallace, boss, please count this money till your finger hurt. I appreciate that, brother. Beanie Baby Gaming, hey, I've been up for 19 hours. I think I should sleep. Yeah, man, hey, get some rest, dude, man. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body, man. I'm actually going to be closing out this live in a few minutes myself, man. I just had to kind of get on and go live. Give my little opinion on WNBA, man, because like the product, man, is just not good. And another thing too, man, this is something else that I noticed. It seems like in the WNBA, there's a lot of teammates that's in relationships, right? Yeah. Get some rest, man. Appreciate you joining the live, man. But yeah, there's a lot of players that's in the WNBA that's in relationships. I've seen this couple, Marina and Serena, whatever, they're together. Phoenix Mercury, Alyssa Thomas, her girlfriend has got traded to the Mercury. So I don't know what's going on with that. Eggplant Dog, what is your opinion on how power forward can be played? Like some shoot, some have good footwork, some play defense, some pass, some slam dunk. Like power forward is versatile. I think that's the most versatile position in basketball, if you ask me. And also whenever it comes to like the talent that played the game, I think the power forward position probably has the most talented players, like the highest number whenever it comes to like top 75. And in that criteria, you got players like Tim Duncan, you got Charles Barkley, you got Karl Malone, you got Joker, you got Kevin McHale, you got Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett. You know, like those guys were like Swiss Army knives whenever they played. They could shoot the mid-range, they could guard. You know, they could play the center position if they had to. You know, like just look like at the MVPs in the 2000s era. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, we could go 2010s and up. Giannis. But, you know, players like Kevin Garnett, he had MVP. Defensive Player of the Year. Dirk Nowitzki, MVP. Tim Duncan, 2 MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, did Duncan ever win Defensive Player of the Year? I gotta fact check that. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. You know, Joker, you know, 4-time MVP, Giannis, 2-time MVP. So, you know, the power forward position, I think it doesn't really matter how they dominate the game. I think they have multiple ways to actually affect the game and dominate the game, man. So, you know, that's my opinion on the power forward. I think that position should never die. I think that the center position is kind of being extinct, but, you know, power forwards, you look at the best player in the game today, you know, Joker, he's a power forward. CC Motion 1998 was good, fan. We cover boxing too. Hey, I'm actually going to start covering boxing, man. I kind of specialize in basketball on this channel, but I got another channel called Kicking It with Deuce where I'm going to actually start covering everything like boxing and the whole nine. But y'all, I'm actually coming in on an hour. I appreciate everybody for joining the live. Go ahead. I'm actually on all platforms, YouTube, Kick, TikTok. It's ITSJONJONTV on everything. Go ahead, sub to that. Check me out on the next live. For everybody that comment, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. CC Motion, appreciate you, man. Eggplant, appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'm actually going to be going live again tomorrow. I'm going to try to do it sometime midday tomorrow. But I'm going to try to wrap this up so I get some rest and get everything ready for tomorrow, man. But appreciate y'all coming through.